Can y'all hear me, chat? Alright, just wanted to ensure because it was delaying. I was wondering if y'all can hear me or not, but it was delaying when I mentioned that. It took a while for y'all. Well, for me to hear it. Well, I'm not following the word playing over. But anyway, chat, yo, what's good, chat? How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling blessed. Back with more of me playing GT5 Story Mode. I'm gonna be playing with my subs next stream. So yeah, when I play with my subs, I just mentioned I play with my subs only. Not being arrogant or anything. Because, like I mentioned, I'm without sin and without mistake, obviously, chat, you know. Um, I got 5 views on that stream, okay? For GTA 5. And Fortnite as well, damn! Well, yeah, obviously. But yeah, damn, okay. That's like 10 in total for both of those. If I only had 2 streams in total, but no, I got more. I got plenty. Gotta keep on grinding constantly, you know. Um, and I use different mics throughout the time. But I only use 2 mics. So I'm using this, but I'm gonna use the white one at my dad's place. The one that statics when I connect it to the PS4 controller, but when I connect it to the PS4, or when I connect it to the PS5 controller at my dad's place, um, it does a static when I connect it. When I connect either of them, it does a static, but that one time was glitching simply because of the internet connection. So hopefully the mic I'm currently wearing, not the one that statics when I connect it to the PS4 controller, so when I connect it to the PS5 controller, it doesn't necessarily glitch or whatever. Which I'm sure it was the poor internet connection and have nothing to do with it like glitching or whatever, or staticking or whatever. Which it wouldn't. None of the mics will static when I connect it to my PS5 controller at my dad's place. But when it comes to this mic I'm currently using, um, it doesn't static either or, whether I'm at my dad's place connected to the PS5 controller or my mom's place connected to the PS4 controller, you know. But yeah, so yeah, my parents are divorced. That's why I switch houses. So I just want you all to be aware, which I'm sure you would know because you're like, hey, you're just switching houses. But yeah, so I use the PS4 at my mom's place. Don't like the PS4 Pro, but hey, she wasn't able to get the PS5, but I'm still grateful for PlayStation overall. I just don't. I just hate the PS4, especially the PS4 Pro, and I'm grateful for it because I'm grateful for a PS, or I'm grateful for a PlayStation overall, aka a PS. You know. But anyway, chat. Without further ado, let's get straight to shit. Like GTA 5, or yeah, GTA 5 for example. I'm grateful for GTA game series overall, like them creating the Grand Theft Auto, but ungrateful for GT 5 because I'm looking forward to GT 6 simply because of how it is. But I love the storyline, but like online. But when I mean by ungrateful for GT 5, meaning I want to see more death regardless. So I'm looking for GT 6 overall, and it's not in terms of greed, check. Like I mentioned, I'm without sin and without mistakes. In terms of me being very righteous and just a virtue overall, which is someone chosen as well, but without sin and without mistakes. Like without sins, without mistakes, very righteous, and still chosen to heaven as well, you know? And potentially the new earth for those sanctified and virtues. But I've already mentioned about those sanctified. If you're less, mandatorily resting in peace, like you don't have an option, you have to because of how less sanctified you are and you're closer to a sinner, but not gonna be in hell. You're gonna be in heaven, you're chosen to heaven. Lowly means between less and high. If you're lowly sanctified, which I can see my homie Farhan as one, but hey, I'm not judging, I'm being honest. He is lowly sanctified, he's between less and high, which means you sin less and you make certain mistakes or majority of mistakes for him or anybody who's lowly sanctified and certain sins compared to like other mistakes or whatever. Which mistakes is related to sin, but you know what I'm referring to, you know. They're not synonyms. Trust me, they're not. They're similar though. But they have an option to either rest in peace or be biologically immortal and indestructible and live for God for like live for God Almighty Jesus Christ for thousands of years. You know? Until he returns. But those who are, hey, we're gonna do this mission. Question marks are gonna be for the end, real shit. I did some, but I've may have mentioned it before that those are typically for the end. The L1 possibly in the end, unless I have to do it afterwards. I'll have to figure it out and see overall. Yeah, no missions. just those two, but I'm gonna do the F1 because might as well. Because you're gonna see who's greedy and who's not, and who's arrogant or not. You're gonna see this story chats about sin as well. Well, obviously, any video games is associated with sin. Like it explains about it, like the story overall, you know. But anyway, yeah, if you're lowly sanctified, yeah, that's what's gonna possibly happen. What is different from being highly sanctified or a virtue like me, which there's certain people that are virtues, which is rare. A highly sanctified person is like a virtue in terms of they don't have an option. They are mandatorily having to live for God and my Jesus Christ for thousands of years because of how righteous they are. But the thing is, they sin less, but only certain ones, or like, yeah, certain sins, but instead of majority of the mistakes and sins, like lowly sanctified, um, it's only certain mistakes and sins. There's not much. It's like a few or a couple or whatever, depending on how much. If you're highly sanctified, but if you're a virtue, well, you are without sin and mistakes. No mistakes, no sin. Zero. Like zero of them. And when I typically mention zero, I'm like, it's all okay, it's all great, it's all good. It's what I'm referring to. When I say mention zero, I just saw a circle and then I put these three fingers up, which is the symbol of okay. Like that emoji, you know, when you mention okay or I or whatever. I don't necessarily use that emoji much. I used to though. But I'm referring to like, well, if I mention okay to certain people, but I typically mention I or it's all good, you know. Anyway, but yeah, if you're like, say the difference between a virtue and highly sanctified person is highly sanctified, they sin less and less mistakes compared to lowly and less sanctified. Like certain mistakes and certain sins. But they're still chosen into heaven. They're very aware and they know what they are, but they're very aware. Or I could say that like they're quite aware and quite know about them. But if you're a virtue, you're very aware and like very much know about them overall for sins and mistakes. Like I'm without sin and without mistakes, meaning zero mistakes, zero sins. It may seem like it, considering the fact I have a rare specific type of mental trauma, which is very rare, very temporarily, which is very decreased. But overall, it's a plot twist for that overall compared to certain people, which is rare, that are virtues, you know. But yeah, both highly sanctified beings and virtues are both like they can't rest in peace. They have to live for God Almighty Jesus Christ, which is mandatorily, you know, to like live for Him for thousands of years because of how righteous they are, depending on whether you're highly sanctified or a virtue. But a virtue that is the same as those highly sanctified as well. But the difference is a virtue person is without sin and mistakes, like without sins and without mistakes. But someone highly sanctified is having less sins and mistakes throughout their life, like depending on how much they can commit or how much they commit. It's like a limit or whatever, but depending on what they commit. But overall, depending on it overall, like yeah, overall chat, in terms of it, they have to live for God, my Jesus Christ, for thousands of years, just like those virtues. But they're like they have less sins and less mistakes. But hey, I'm a virtue, so I'm without mistakes and without sin. So overall, I have to live for God my Jesus Christ as well for 1,000 years until He returns. But I'm mandatory as well to like not rest in peace, and just live for Him for 1,000 years until He returns. And I'm righteous as well. I'm very righteous. Not quite righteous. I'm very righteous. Because quite righteous for those highly sanctified. But me, I'm very righteous in terms of being a virtue. Like, I'm without sins and without mistakes. So yeah, without sins and, yeah, without mistakes. In terms of being a virtue. And I can mention my homies as well, like, which character they are, moral character. Whether you're a sinner, less sanctified, lowly sanctified, or highly sanctified, which overall means, like, sanctified, but depending on the level of it. Or virtue. I can mention it because, like, well, a virtue is very rare, you know, to mention. And I don't, I don't necessarily have any friends that are virtue. It's very interesting. But anyway, chat. Without further ado, let's get straight to the shit. But I'm gonna mention the characters. My homies will possibly whenever I have a chance to mention it. You know. But yeah, it's interesting chat. Yeah, let's consider taking this at my truck. Might as well.
Hey, roll up.
Yeah, don't do this in real life, chat. But yeah, overall chat, yeah, I have exactly 500 IQ and know exactly everything, and it's equal to exactly infinite IQ, chat. Like, as a gift of knowledge through God Almighty Jesus Christ, chat. Like I've mentioned, chat, I have exactly 500 IQ, know exactly everything, and it's equal to exactly infinite IQ, chat. Yeah, so yeah, overall chat. Like, overall chat. Anyway, chat. Yeah, anyway, chat. Yeah, without further ado, let's get straight to shit. Yeah, my bad, chat. I was thinking about something personal, chat. Anyway, chat.
Bitch ass bullshit.
Yeah, without detaching it, I'm gonna consider using that chat. You know. Here, let's put the music. Let's put the music volume up, but cause I don't use that much. Cause I'm sure you all haven't heard the music while I was doing a mission, which is all good. It's not necessarily a mistake. I prefer the music to be down. You know. I just prefer it, more realistic. When you're playing, you're just doing the realistic shit overall. But yeah, like I mentioned, chat, I'm without sins and without mistakes, so don't think that, chat. I actually prefer it. It just takes quite a while for me to process it, which is not necessarily a mistake or a sin overall. Like, it's not necessarily both, because like I mentioned, chat, I'm without sins and without mistakes, chat, considering the fact I'm a virtue overall and, like, very righteous. Like, I'm being honest overall. Yeah, I'm just ensuring that y'all can hear me, chat. But overall, chat, like overall, chat, like it takes quite a while for me to process it overall, which is, specifically associated with my rare specific type of mental trauma, which is very, very, very temporarily, chat. which is obviously very decreased as well overall, as of this year and just overall, and beyond this year overall, or whenever I get the brain surgery for that shit overall, from the brain surgeon, a professional one, obviously, not someone that's gonna fuck up, you know, you know what I'm referring to, someone depending on their moral character overall in professionalism, in terms of professionalism, chat, you know. So when I crash into cars, that's like doing it on purpose, like I intentionally want to do that shit, you know. But yeah, overall, chat, yeah, it takes quite a while for me to process it, chat, and yeah, that's why like I didn't had a chance to like raise the music volume up, chat, you know. But Franklin, I would say he's like lowly sanctified.
I just need a ride.
Like he's aware, but he's not like close to, you know, being a sinner, you know. Like I'll say him, Michael, and Trevor are, you know. But lowly sanctifiers can do this as well, and they're not less sanctified, so.
You're a creepy psycho.
Oh, they have PTSD. No, don't get detached. Like, don't push this thing out. Oh, did I hit her face? I want to see her face. Let me see that pretty face. Damn, if that was me, I would just pushed him. Alright, let's escape. Hope that thing is not detached. Like, you know, detached from the thing. Oh.
Crap.
I gotta be aware because, like, you know.
Screwed it.
No! No, I need that! Okay, doesn't matter. The cops are on my ass. Well, actually, no, hold up. What? Oops, I did that on purpose. But it doesn't necessarily matter, you know, right? Oh,
What the fuck?
don't shoot the window. Yeah, overall, yeah, the cops are on my ass. It's gonna take a while for me to process the overall check, you know. And I'm being for real.
Oh shit.
I did that on purpose, Franklin. I actually want to run into that Los Angeles. Excuse me, Los Santos sign, but you know what I'm referring to. Los Angeles is the same thing. Because that's the actual city in real life. But in the game, Los Santos, part of the GTA game series city name. Because of copyright. Which shouldn't seem copyrighted, like, you have the right to use that shit, you know. But yeah, I was fucking with a cop. Hold up, my homie is live on TikTok. I don't go live on TikTok much. I have a shy feeling at this moment, apparently. Whoa, hold up, I don't want to click on this person's video. Okay.
This is a nice, peaceful ride, though. I appreciate the follow, though. I can't see whatsoever what the chat's saying. What you guys saying? Yo, what up, Mike? How's everyone doing? Swanhart fail. Excuse me. All I need to do is cross the road, boy. McDonald's Wi-Fi, boy. Oh shit. Oh, it doesn't take a tone. It's a lot smoother than I thought it would be.
Interesting live. It's cool. Alrighty. Oh man. Oh my gosh. My goodness, man. I gotta escape from those cops. Oops. My volume's up, but it's all good. Yeah, I actually been to California. I've been to like San Diego, California to meet family members. It was cool. It was actually warm. But when you're like in a higher altitude, like a bit, or near the coast, then it would feel cooler. Because, you know, the Pacific, that's where the cold temperature occurs from. The Great Flood, aka the ocean. Well, as according to certain biblical theories, yeah, you know. Why do they turn on the light when they like know you're standing behind them? Like that's fuck. You gotta like turn on the lights. That's what you meant to do, you know. Don't be like that, boy. There you go, there you go. I pushed him out of the way. Hell awaits if you're having fun. What the fuck? Come on, speed up, boy! I gotta check how fast he was going. Bro, they're on my ass. I was gonna say if you crash. Imagine that. Move out of the way, bitch! That's what you get, buddy. Okay, we're officially at the city, okay. But yeah, as I was mentioning, chat, that's where the cold air occurs from, and then the heat obviously is from the star, which obviously Satan created that. Google mentioned, like, oh no, God created the stars. He created the, well, he added the light, not created it, because the light has always existed. Has, actually, not has. Um. They didn't care as long as you go in between them, you know. See how fast I'm going? Well, until this guy occurred. Oh, so the vehicles are black and white when you're in the city, okay. And then they're all white, I'm pretty sure, when you're not in the city, you know. Like the police cars. My bad.
Screwed it.
Well, they almost ran that person over. But yeah, lights have always existed, so God added the light, but the heat was created by Satan. But God can't create the heat, he uses the warmth to balance Earth's temperature, like, in terms of being the sinful slash fallen version of itself, like the world, like the sinful slash fallen version of the world, you know, this world, sinful slash fallen version of this world, you know. Anyway,
We are women, we are free, we're bringing an end to the patriarchy. We are women, hear our pain. We are women, hear our shout. We are women, have no doubt.
me, Chet.
We are women, we are free. We are
Shut
women,
the fuck up! Thank you.
yeah, that's stereotypical shit.
Oh, my N-word, huh?
You can say the word.
What's up,
You're not being
homie,
racist.
huh?
You just say my brother. Hey, Franklin, don't laugh at him.
Is that how you act, huh, when a friend makes a mistake, huh?
You can't do that. You're all lowly sanctified. Come on, that is fucked up. Or highly sanctified, who knows? Either or. It's gonna take quite a while for me to process in terms of highly and lowly. Well, actually lowly, because they can die. No. Yeah, they're lowly. They're definitely not less. They're not close to a sinner, you know?
No, really?
man.
Oh,
No.
what? Oh, so what? It's
Be honest, buddy.
Me getting hurt? Is that funny?
No,
Huh?
man.
Well, fuck you! I'm gonna put you in the fucking ground. You laugh at me again.
Exactly.
Man, calm down.
Well, that's murder.
I have met
But
a lot of assholes in my life, but
yeah,
you...
he wouldn't do that, you know.
Well, you're not long for this world if this is the way you fucking act. You little jumped up motherfucker!
Look, how about this, man? Calm down. It was funny at first, man. I made a mistake.
You admitted it. You admitted you made a mistake, but then you mentioned it's funny at first. Definitely not funny. Just admit that you made a mistake and don't necessarily laugh again. Hold that laugh in, but never laugh. You know? Anyway.
Unfortunately,
Anyway, see, I was amused by that, and that is not necessarily a mistake because why would you want to laugh at someone who tripped, you know? Come on, man. Yes, I mentioned that I'm without sins and mistakes, considering the fact I'm a virtue, obviously, and I'm very righteous, but they're lowly sanctified, chat. All of them. Franklin, Michael, and Trevor. An online character, but that doesn't talk. If you see their mouse moving, that's because you're talking and it like activate because like I'm pretty sure because like so they can know that someone's talking through their mouse, but they're not talking themselves. It's like they're an AI, you know. But Franklin, Michael, and Trevor aren't. So in terms of that, they're all lowly sanctified. So they sin less and so highly sanctified makes certain mistakes and sins, commit certain sins and commit certain mistakes. Well, makes certain mistakes. So lowly sanctified. Because sinners, they make a lot of mistakes and sins, and less sanctified makes plenty. Constant and plenty. I would say, actually no, constant is for sinners, like they make a lot, and less sanctified is plenty. I would say they make majority of the mistakes and sins for being lowly sanctified, you know? Like him murdering a girl, like, oh, I'll see you next time because, you know, she'll pop up because they're an NPC, that's different, you know? But still, that's murder. But, hey, they're lowly sanctified, that's part of the game, that's how they teach the story overall, you know? And then back to the game.
Man, you failed. It was funny, alright?
No, it's not.
I apologize.
He fell because he,
I accept.
He fall because... You both made mistakes. Laughing wasn't necessarily, and he fall because, well, he didn't pay attention. In terms of it, chat, you know?
Your apology.
You forgave
Hey.
him. Well, because...
So,
Actually, you forgive him, my bad. Took quite a
let's
while.
hug it out.
Took quite a while for me to process it. And when I say my bad, meaning my bad, it took quite a while for me to process it, but it wasn't necessarily a mistake, chat. Like I mentioned, I'm without sins and without mistakes, you know? In terms of being virtue. In terms of being a virtue. And, you know, being very righteous, chat, you know?
Right? You're
So you
fucking
funny,
gotcha. Oh, fuck, no, I'm not funny. Fucking asshole. Oh, fuck. I had a difficult childhood.
Childhood trauma.
Damn,
Or
man,
certain
you
mental
all
traumas,
right?
you know?
I'm just fucking on edge, you know? Look, I love you, right? But I would have...
You say it wasn't funny or something? Anyway, chat, it's gonna take quite a while for me to process it, and for him, plenty to process, or just don't have time to think, or, you know, get situated, or whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I'm specifically referring to, chat, you know?
I would have just...
Look,
Fucking...
Look, man. Lester said you had some information for us about Michael.
Michael, fuck Michael, I hope he's dead.
Man, I know y'all two,
Whoa.
man. Come on, man. You two had beef before. But what the fuck happened in North Yankton? Somebody pinched him, man. Who?
My friend Ron met these Chinese assholes. They're from Yangshan in China. We had some problems. They mistakenly thought Michael was a human being and kidnapped him.
Yeah, and now it looks like they holding him somewhere in the city.
Yes.
They thought it was you, Trevor,
Come on, bro.
is what you're referring to.
Well, go fuck yourself. You want that piece of shit, that's your fucking business, all right? He's dead to me, all right? And
Okay.
chances are, if and when I see him,
'Cause you
he's
got
gonna be
traumatized by it.
dead to everyone else as well.
Hey,
So
come
mental
on,
trauma
bro, don't do
and
that.
them being lowly
You're
sanctified, damn.
pushing your luck, pal. What was that?
What?
What was that?
Nothing.
Ah!
What the fuck?
Asshole! Everybody! Assholes!
Was that the mission? My goodness.
Hey, it's me.
What did Trevor say?
Man, Michael's being held by a Chinese crew. Because of Trevor.
The irony isn't lost. I'm sending you an app for your phone. Michael's cell just came back online. This will track its signal. It'll work better the closer you get. Be careful.
Sure.
That's the mission, okay.
I told you, he ain't my Gila.
Don't try to persuade me you're not lovers.
He's laughing at you, you fucking idiot. You're making a mistake.
It costs
yes,
a lot
they
of money
definitely
to
are.
track you down. I had to call in every favor I could in the Midwest. And then you killed several good men. Good day, huh?
Good day, good fucking day to you.
Kill him. Trevor Phillips isn't coming.
Whoa. No, hey. Hey, I ain't even gonna make it tasty hamburger. I only drink broccoli juice.
Broccoli juice, okay. But shit, that's fucked up. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Don't you worry, Michael! I got you, brother! Hold on, do I got the weapons? Do I got the weapons? Okay, I got plenty of ammo. Okay, that's great. Because before I didn't necessarily remember, chat. Okay, get the phone, get the phone. Excuse me? Wait, look at it, past that, okay.
My car, you damn moron!
Definitely is, because, like, what the fuck?
Oh, me!
Was this the place? Seems like it. It's going up. Rescue Michael.
You got an
okay.
old white dude that don't belong to you. Where you at, bro? Michael, you in here, man? Michael, dog, where you at? Hey, where they got you, man? Michael! Hey, hey! It's Michael! Where they got you? Hey, Michael!
Ooh, my bad. Took quite a while for me to process that shit, chat. You know, anyway.
简直是浪费时间！
What's that? Okay.
来那个 North Engine 没用。
站到位置。
撤退！码头底下
我们有人倒下了。
You got an old white dude that don't belong to you. Michael! Where you at, bro?
这家伙是。
Michael, you in here, man?
捉起他！捉！
Trevor don't give a shit about this motherfucker. Michael, dog, where you at?
Hey, where they got you, man?
Where are you gonna go now?
Michael! Hey! It's Frank! Where they got you? Hey, Michael!
Shit, I can't believe it! The machine jam! Get here quick, bro!
Give me a sec! I'm coming, man! You ain't gonna get me!
Oh damn, someone got sliced.
2 seconds! In case you ain't figured out, I ain't paying no rent!
You want me to waste the boyfriend?
There's more guys coming from down there! Throw me a go... Now you're strapped, man! You was right about more coming! They got you locked down hard, homie! Yeah, it turns out they really want Trevor dead! Go figure! Hang in there, dog! What else am I gonna do? 2 more coming at us from the left, man! More of these dudes! Check around the corner. Can you get yourself down? There's no time to get me down. Clear the corridor first. Don't need to tell me twice. Damn, how many of these fuckers are there?
你想见血吗？
Shit! Get up, let's go!
Oh fuck yes! Appreciate you, Franklin, for doing that shit.
Follow me, man!
Dang, he's bleeding. Damn, his weapon's gone or something.
Sorry, boys. This is my ride. We the ones who should be pissed with you. We can get out over here.
Damn it! I got chat.
Hey, this way, come on! We going out this way! Hey, yo, beef with Trevor Phillips!
Oh, my bad, what about? Took quite a few minutes to process that, you know?
Stupid sons of bitches! We're just looking to get out of here, man!
See, the NPC version doesn't do as great, you know, so.
This way, we almost out!
Oh, damn. That's all human flesh? That is so fucked.
That's gotta be all local! We should go, man! Come on, let's go! This is my rescue mission, dog! We're going! I just want to get home. I'm gonna get you there! Calm it down! Pick up a tail. Shit.
I'll lose them, okay?
Back off, you assholes.
This the easy part, man. Sit tight.
Yeah, it's very interesting shit, you know.
Be careful.
Just let us go. What's it do?
Nice driving. Hey, Trevor Phillips is the guy you want.
Yeah, but they mistaken you as
I'ma
him.
get you home,
That's
homie.
fucked though, real shit.
Calm it down.
Because you don't necessarily act like him, you don't even look like him necessarily, so that's fucked shit, you know.
Man, this ain't even the guy you want.
Turn around, you prick.
Slick wheel work. Give me another minute, dog. I'll shake these dudes.
Stop right now.
Yeah, we don't want to bring them towards your house, Michael.
You see what we did to your boys in the slaughterhouse?
Back off, you assholes.
This don't make no fucking sense. This the easy part, man. Sit tight.
Fucking idiot. Is that it? We clear?
Yeah, man. We clear.
They almost blew up
Me,
near us,
man,
that's
what
fucked.
a scene that was.
That's about the size of his shit.
Yeah. Whew. Back there on that hook, I thought it was over.
When the dude had the knife on me, man, I thought the same thing.
Frank, thank you, bro. You didn't have to. All right, then. I'll see you.
For sure.
Hey, sure you don't want to come in?
What, your big empty-ass house? Dog, I'm depressed enough already.
All right. Well, listen, thanks.
Look, man, before you go, what the fuck happened up there?
I said, Trevor went crazy, tried to kill me. I got jumped by the Chinese.
Man, before all that, I'm talking about the feds. Trevor, this guy Brad, man.
I know what you meant.
He just doesn't want to get into the details, apparently.
Look, I made a judgment call. I don't know if it was the right one. I did what I thought I had to do. I had a young family, Franklin. I was running
did
with
the
a
right
crew of
one.
crazy
Or
motherfuckers
you made the
with
right
nothing
one.
to lose.
Cause plus, you didn't kill Brad, but the mistake you did made is using Dave, one of the Fed agent, to kill Brad, but shoot you as well, but you survived overall. So that is a mistake you made. But the mistake you didn't made is choosing your family over the situation you were in before, like the job you had before,
On
whatever.
out. A future for me, for my family. I took
It's FBI, you know,
You took
or
it.
FIB in terms
Man,
of the
you burned
GTA
every
game series.
motherfucker you've ever known.
It was
FBI
that
version,
or
you know.
die. Look, I know it sounds cold. I don't expect you to understand it. Not yet, but you will. When you got ties of your own. Look, you wake up one day and your legs, they just give. You just can't run anymore.
All right, man, look. You watch your back, all right? When Trevor finds out you're still alive, I don't know what the fuck he gonna do.
Don't worry about Trevor. He's not gonna get near me. Hey, you watch your back. You hear me?
Dog, it ain't me he coming for. We straight. It's you, dog. It's you.
Just saying.
Damn. What if family is gonna come back? That's my question. Like, which mission? It's gonna take quite a while for me to process it, but like, when, you know? Interesting Michigan, or, not Michigan, mission. Fresh meat. God damn. Did I say Michigan? Michigan's not even fresh. The water is obviously because it's a lake, but you know, the Great Lakes. But nah, fresh meat in terms of this mission, the mission name. So that was part of your face, huh? Yeah, let's keep the hair. I love the hair. The hairstyle. But let's get rid of his chest hair. Jeez. Oh, is that the next mission? Are you fucking kidding me? Actually, no, I love the mission. I love that mission. But I'm like, come on, man, I want something more intense. But it doesn't necessarily matter, you know. But my bad. You know, I love the mission overall, you know. Michael, your Buru friends want to discuss something with us. I told them to meet at the garment factory. Get over there as soon as you can. Fuck no! And I'm gonna be honest right there, you know.
Whoa! Wow, was that aliens?
That was strange.
Holy shit!
What the?
Let's go now.
Oh! Christ!
Who to meet with? Let's be Franklin. See if there's, because if Franklin, would the mission occur? If that was him. Let's see what could possibly happen if I'm like Trevor, you know. Damn. He's at the beach apparently.
If a drink's put down for 10 seconds, it's free game, bud.
Oh my gosh!
Barry. Alright, let's be Solomon then. Or let's head to Solomon, not be him. But let's be Franklin real quick before I, you know. Apparently I gotta be Michael because, like, you know. Hold up. Oh, damn! 9 APS plus to play GT5 online? Are you fucking kidding me? Now you made your goddamn mind up? That is bullshit, apparently. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna end it. If you want to see more of me playing GT5 story mode, be sure to leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'm gonna end it here. Take it easy, chat.